Hello and welcome to yet another music production livestream. I am Felix Rösch, Berlin-based composer, mining the edges of electronic, ambient and classical music. That's what I do for a living for more than 10 years now. And on these live streams here you will find a very small and beautiful community of music makers from all over the world, sharing our stories, learning new stuff together while I'm live streaming my music making sessions. I do this frequently, like almost daily now, usually in the morning, Central European time. Yeah, if you would like to join, just say hi in chat. I read out every message, I reply to every comment, so if you're seeing this after the fact as well, yeah, I will also reply pretty quickly. If you have any questions or just want to say hi, please do. Today is the 4th of November. The US elections are today. It's a pretty big shit show as far as I can tell. Yeah, but this here is our little refuge, our little, escape room, escapism, whatever, where I try not to think about that too much and just, just make music. Well, I'm just making music. Yeah, and apparently we have a small problem right now with the UAD DSP, but that's not a problem. I think I just have to fix one cable. Alright, and that should have been it. So I will just quickly see if we can just reload the project. So what we are working on today is basically the same thing we're always working on, at least for the last half year maybe, and that's a new EP combining electronics and piano. What? I have to switch it on. Have you tried switching it on and off again? Okay, yeah, a new piece for electronics and piano, a new EP actually. We have 4 pieces done already, and there are hopefully a couple more to come. Now what happened here? Oh no! Something bad happened. Usually we start these streams with some level of technical difficulties. Yeah, now it should work. Yeah, and these are the 4 tracks we have right now. I think, yeah, and we are working on track number 5 right now. I think we started with this in May, May 2020. And yeah, I wasn't streaming that regularly, to be honest, but yeah, should be like for the next couple of weeks probably I will be streaming every day. Yeah, let's have a listen. So if you have been here yesterday, you will remember that we finished the string arrangements for this piece, which was a lot of work. I think it took us like 3.5 hours or 4.5. It's a pretty long time actually. Yeah, and right now we are waiting on Oleg, whom we have sent this to. Like, these were the string parts, and we also included like playback and some cues here for. And I think the string arrangement will work pretty well. We still have to find somebody who plays the cello parts here, and yeah. But apart from that, I think we're pretty good on our way with this track. Yeah, and I think this was this was what we have. So, and then, yeah, and what we're hearing now is actually a recording by Maciej Sadowski, who is a regular viewer here on this stream, and he's actually a professional double bass player, and what you're hearing is a double bass. I mean, of course, we processed it quite a lot, but that's not even processed here. That's not pitched. That's the original. I think this is pitched 1 octave above. Yeah, but that was the version we used to prepare the parts for the playback and to prepare all that stuff that the players will need when they record this. So we have a click track here and stuff like that, but we can get rid of that for this version we're working on right now. Now, we have a small problem, and that is the fact that this here is now kind of reliant on on the files we will get from Oleg and from the cello player, whoever it may be. I hope it will be Pablo, but I have to write to him still. You know what? Let's do that right now. Let's find the right folder, because I mean, when I'm making music, it's most of the time I'm actually doing stuff like that, organizing. So let's have a look at these. I will just ask him if he wants to do that. Oh no, well, let's not use this browser. We'll just ask him if he would like to do that, and if he would like to do that, if he would like to record that, then we can just tell him to wait. Don't record it yet, because we will send you the violin parts, and after that he can record to these violin parts so that they kind of mix better. Pablo Ortega, yes, that's him. Continue. All right. Hi, Pablo. I'll just write German right now, because it's a little bit quicker and we both speak German, so it's a little bit easier. Pablo, hast du Lust So I'm just asking him if he would like to play something, and telling him that I would like to pay him for that. Let's see, this is like 3 times 1 minute, so 3 minutes of recording time. What would I take for 3 minutes of piano recording? I think 50 bucks would 50 euros would be fine, I think. No, don't switch to buying. Switch back, please. Let's see my gigs. I always forget how much I charge. Wait, where is it? Edit. Well, I think like 50 euros should be fine. Let's tell him. Dachte gerade an 50 Euro, 50 euros, 50, how do I make the 50 Euro, gerne mit Rechnung. And now I will send him the files. I hope this works. Send this? Okay, what? I will just send him the Google Dropbox link. Wait, Smart Sync, Dropbox link. Yes, I want that. all of these as well. Copy Dropbox link. What? All right. And we need the playback as well. Do we need the MP3 or the? Oh, come on, let's use the WAV file. Copy Dropbox link. Boom. Well, I could have just sent him the whole folder by at this point. But hey. All right. Die Glissandi. I'm just telling him that the glissandi should be approximately the same as in the recording of Majay's double bass track we're just hearing right now. So on etwa Oh, there's so many people in chat right now. So sorry, didn't see that. X1RZ production. Hello, nice to see you. Okay. Yeah, X1RZ. Thank you. He writes, see my stream please. Man, see my stream please. Man, see my stream. Okay. I don't know if it's a troll, but I find it pretty amazing. Now if you take a look in chat, look at chat. See my stream please. Man, check my stream. I make music for Fruity Loop Studio 20. Awesome. Dude, you're kind of funny. I like your attitude. You know, never give up, never surrender. Make music in Fruity Loops 20 and spam your music promotion in other people's live stream chat. That's the way to go, really. No, seriously, I'm asking myself, why are people doing this? Do they actually think this works? Or does this actually work? I mean, it's crazy. Okay, let's just keep on asking Pablo if he would like to do that and give him some more information. Lang sein. So the glissandi should be about a quarter note long. Felix. All right. Okay. Now that's out in the world. Yeah. Now all that's left to do is wait. And I mean, what we could do today is record some clusters of strings and all that stuff I wanted to record originally for this. Yeah, we could do that. Oops. We could do that. Yeah, but right now we're kind of stuck. Yeah, I think this track is... I mean, the structure, the overall structure is it's there. I think we have these this 1 minute which we will kind of build upon, and we'll have an intro and we'll have some kind of outro, and we'll probably repeat that like 3 times, maybe. We'll just have the piano solo in the beginning, I think. Yeah. Oh, let me check if audio is actually... It is working. All right. Yeah, and Oleg basically wrote, so good to hear from you, let me take a look and get back to you shortly. I want to have it now! No, okay. Usually this also takes me a couple of days until... Sometimes a couple of days, sometimes it's just a matter of seconds. Oh, and maybe we have to re-record the... Okay, this sounds pretty bad. But it also sounds pretty bad because there is no reverb on there right now. Wait, let me check if all the... Yeah. Oh, wait, this is so funny. Like, okay, and like this guy keeps on spamming chat right now. such a like a weird thing to try, really. I mean, how desperate do you have to be to go to other people's chat and spam your link to your music production in Fruity Loops? It's a new low. Okay, let's take let's have that. All right. I think that's what we can do, like record the string clusters surrounding that string arrangement. So let's turn down the wet solo. Okay, and I think we were just in the process of recording a new track here on the violin. And then Oleg showed up, not Oleg, then Pablo Maciej Sadowski showed up and said, hey, I can record that melody on my double bass. And then, yeah, that got everything started, really. And at that point, I thought, hey, why not? And then he sent the files, which sounded great. And then I thought, hey, why not go even further and have even more instruments? And have like a small orchestra play that. Yeah, that's. I guess that's some kind of. The person in chat right now is some kind of bot. just randomly joining other people's streams and spamming his message there. Okay. Now, what do we think of this? I think there's no EQ on there yet. No? Okay. So we need some EQing. EQ 8. Alright. Let's get rid of the lows because we don't need them. Let's scoop out the mids a little bit. Oops. Like here maybe. And get some more highs. That's, oh, I'm just reading these messages. See my stream, please, man. See my stream, please, man. Check out my streams. I make music. Fruity Loop Studio 20. It's almost like a joke, is it? Maybe that's a joke. Okay, let's listen to the violins. Yeah, we can take away even more low end here. And I think I would like to... The cello still sound kind of crappy, right? Maybe we take out even more low end on the cello. I think that's actually better. Just going through here looking for frequencies we might not want. I mean, these little wait, let's rename this to strings group, and this is the cello group, and this is the violins group. I think it's a little bit boring to just have this one chord here, right? I mean, the root note here is doubled. It's kind of boring. It's just a minor triad. Let's get one. So you know what? Let's just take let's double this here. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually enough to let me try something. Just curious to see if that's enough to double as a... Then we could just move this around like this. Maybe. And loop it. And put the starting point here. And actually we can just take the whole thing, loop it, and then just move the starting point. And then we can pitch it a little bit. And we suddenly have this fourth in there as well. sounds much better, I think. Oh, that's actually a great idea. I think if we just record one more violin track, we can do the same thing there. We can just double all these, move them around a little bit, so they don't line up exactly. Yeah, and then just pitch them around. And suddenly we have a much fuller string, string tiki tiki. You know what I mean, right? Okay. Okay. I think Pablo is actually... Well, I just have to... Okay. Yeah, and naja, guck mal, wenn du im Dezember Ausgaben in Höhe von 50 Euro hättest, dann wären das quasi... Würde das die Einnahmen in Höhe von 50 Euro neutralisieren, Punkt. Aber Punkt, ich kenne das Problem, Punkt, mache ich gerne, Ausrufezeichen. Alright, yeah, so I think Pablo is in. It might take a couple of days for him to record this. So we might arrive at a point where we have to stop working on this track until all the takes are in. Yeah, but honestly, it's great. Pablo is an awesome player, a super great human being as well. And I think this might work. Yeah, and Oleg as well. So we have two very, very good musicians here. And of course, we have the wonderful and one and only Maciej Sadowski, who is an incredible bass player. So, like, we have these already. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be a pretty nice track, I think. Now I'm not so sure about these these pulses here, if they work so well in the context of this track. I mean, I just like this sound. It's just this, you know, Steve Reich thing. And it kind of works. I don't want to put this into every track now, so maybe we won't do that too much. But yeah, let's record some more violin here. Okay, now where is our violin? Okay, that is there. Browner is active. Okay, looks good. Looks good. I think we can start. That's a little bit loud. So sorry. Okay. Now this is these were two very long takes. But I think that's fine because now we can take these and pitch them around, duplicate them, and so we can make, like, out of one recording we can basically use this 3 times or something. So we have small little orchestra playing. Let's do that right now. So I think this is all still in a major, all from the major triad, minor, just a triad really. It's the 5th. And the 5th 1 octave lower. So, yeah, I think we have enough. So we have the 5th in 3 octaves and the root note. Let's put the root note at the bottom and the 5th. Yeah, let's order them like this. The highest to the top. And the root. Okay. Yeah, so let's have a little crossfade here. That sounds okay, I think, for what we want to do with this. I think it's fine. Okay, but I want to add some more stuff. Let's duplicate this thing here and wait, again, there was a shortcut for moving it around. Yes, that's what I want. Now we have essentially another recording. It's from the same session. We just recorded that, but right now it's a little bit more. Yeah, it's basically the same recording, just moved to the side so it doesn't align anymore. And now what we can also do, I love this about Ableton, is we can just pitch it. Let's pitch this. This is the 5th, so let's make it the 4th maybe. Yeah. Oh no. Ruben, good morning. How are you? Ruben writes, hello, moire pattern, desaturated green Felix. Thank you, Ruben. You're very creative in your description of my wearing stuff. What's the English word for that? Clothing. My clothing. Thank you. So many words. Oh, really? Ruben says your hoodie is making interesting patterns on the stream. Interesting. Well, interesting is good, is it? Or is it? Isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually... My goal for this stream today is to escape the real world. And by the real world, I mean this orange monkey. This not monkey. Monkey is kind of no. It's basically a wannabe dictator. And I think if he really wants to, he can be the first dictator of the United States. And I think there are enough people in the United States enabling that guy. Which is not just bad for the United States, but for the whole world, really. And I'm trying to just escape this thought. We'll create a beautiful safe space here. You know, well, we can just make music and forget about that. Forget about all that. Yeah, so let's... Hey, why can't I move that around? Yeah, okay, I can. Now, the beautiful thing is we could also just move it around slightly like this. And it would work. Ruben says, okay, I'll stop describing you. No, you can. I actually enjoy that. It's like a catchphrase, you know. Like my catchphrase is, "You know what we'll do." That's my catchphrase, or my catchphrase could be, "I am Felix Rösch, Berlin-based composer, mining the edges of electronic, ambient, and classical music." I think that's more of my catchphrase, actually. So we shouldn't pitch this like this. That's the root note. Maybe the 9th. this might work. I think that's good, actually. Ruben says, that's the intro, you know it very well. Your catchphrase, or catchphrase, is, you know what, let's do this. Yeah, I think that's my catchphrase, you're right. The intro is... intro is not the catchphrase. Okay, so, but I think I like this thing here. You know, it's moving and evolving, and some notes appear, then disappear again, then other notes appear again. We could push this a little bit further. So if we take... I think I don't want to go too low and to mid-heavy, so let's take this one here. Move it around a bit. That, like that maybe, yes, okay. And let's pitch it as well. Maybe minor seventh. Yeah. Kind of like this. That's good. You know, we can just fill out the whole spectrum like that. I'm not sure if we will actually use this, though. So all the strings sound like that. Do we have some high notes on the cello? I think that's the highest one. Okay. So yeah, let's take this and pitch it a little bit higher as well. Let's move it around. Yep. The wrong soloed. Yeah, that's. And the wrong algorithm for that. Okay. That's definitely the wrong note. That's better. Ruben says, do you remember your first song ever that made you say, I love music? Oh, that's very long ago. Well, what I do remember is going to in my school, like the like elementary school, we had to go to the church like every Wednesday or something. So every Wednesday morning we went to church, and it was kind of, I know, I was making fun with my friends. We were playing, doing all sorts of stupid stuff. But the moment when there was always one moment when at the beginning, a very nice like pastor, or I don't know how they are called, was playing music. Well, had his like MIDI piano. He was playing some stuff on, and I really liked that. I remember sitting there and just wanting to listen instead of just making, you know, stupid things with my friends next to me, because I really enjoyed that. And I was pretty, I don't know, like, I don't know how old I was, like 6 maybe. But that's like going back, one of the first memories of me thinking, wow, that music is actually really nice. I like that. And I mean, we were like listening to music a lot at home, and we were going to concerts a lot, but it was never like, oh wow, I really like that. I mean, I probably did like that. I just couldn't tell because it was so normal. Ruben says mine was one upbeat song from Jean-Michel Jarre, Calypso 1. Oh, I actually don't know that. I have to listen back to that. But yeah, Jean-Michel Jarre is a good one. Yeah, but actually, I didn't like the ones that were like the very simple ones. I liked the ones more that were, and it's still to this day it's the same, that were harmonically a little bit on the unusual side. And with unusual, I mean it's not this functional harmony based music, but music that is older, that has evolved before, you know, this whole idea of subdominant and dominant and tonic and all these relationships came to flourish. And there are pieces from an era that is like that still remain to this day in the like church song books, whatever. And yeah, they're just harmonically a little bit more interesting because they are much more free to move where the words go, where the melody goes, and they just play some chords along that don't necessarily make sense in a harmonically functional harmonic sense, but musically they are very pleasing and very interesting. And yeah, these songs, I mean, I don't mean the ones that are very very simple, but maybe it was them as well. I don't even remember which. I don't even remember what. All right. I mean, this is some kind of nice, a nice color we could just blend in here and there. Now, one thing I would also like to use is actually some string clusters, which are a little bit more dissonant. If you think Radiohead, How to Disappear Completely, or what I would like to achieve is a cluster that's like very tonal in a way, and then just moves out of key again, and then back in, and then, you know, which is just, but collectively moving like that. Milo Lab, I don't know if it's only me, but your audio is stuttering a bit. Okay, that might be. That's possible. Anyway, I was just checking if the audio is there at all. Let me just check the stream real quick. Okay. No, is it better? No, it's not. Okay. That's weird. That's weird. Maybe I have to restart. Wait, one thing we could try. Okay, I just have my very, very old laptop here. And the reason for that is that this is the only machine which actually can communicate with my audio interface. So I have to restart it now and see if it still can communicate with that audio interface. I hope so, because if it can't, that's a problem. Ruben says maybe some mismatch in the sample rate. Yeah, it sounds a little bit like that, but it can also be... I had a similar problem with that audio interface earlier, where the sample rates weren't matching, and the clock it got where it was not the right one. So maybe it's also a problem with the clock. Okay, but it's there. It's at 42 hertz. No, the clock seems to be fine. Yeah, maybe that's a problem with Windows actually. So maybe I need to restart. Maybe. Oh wait, one thing I will try is sometimes it helps to just switch the drivers and then switch it back on again. Nah, okay. Didn't help. Okay, you know what? I'll close OBS and open it again. Let's hope for the best. Okay. No. It didn't help. Yeah. I think that's it. Perfect. Okay, it was OBS. Ah, no. Okay. Yeah. Better. Thank you. Thank you, Marlo. You always, help getting the stream to a level where it doesn't, where it works, technically. That's good. Thank you. Okay, now that was pretty quiet. Why? Yeah, okay. The idea with these elements I'm building here right now is that we can just use them as some kind of layers. We fade in or fade out wherever we need them to be. So yeah. And we can that's one thing we can do right now without having the recording from Pablo and from Oleg, because apparently this will take a while. Like, Oleg is still looking into it. I think we might see the recordings maybe this week, probably. Pablo said his recordings, like Pablo will record the cello parts, and Oleg will record the violin parts here. Yeah, and I think probably next week we will be able to start on working with these, and I'm really very much looking forward to that. But yeah, it might take some time. Yeah, and until then we can just add more layers. Yeah. Oh, Ruben wrote, we have all kinds of songs at church, from simple ones to whole 1 hour long cantatas with choir and orchestra, or Spielmannszug, the whole pack. That's good. That's good. I actually have, I also have like very nice memories of my grandparents singing. They were singing in a choir as well at church, and I also liked some. Oh wait, how does it go? No, what was this? There's a piece I liked a lot. What's the name of it? I can't remember it. Yeah, if I remember it, I will tell you. I will let you know. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the string arrangements. So having these here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 9, 10 recordings we can just lay out on top of this here. But then still, even if we have this, we would need to build something around that, because we would basically just have something that accompanies this here. So let's think about how this piece will go. Maybe that's a good idea to plan this out a little bit. So we have this. I think that's a good start, honestly. It's very simple. It's very simple. And maybe here's already some string clusters shining through. Yeah, maybe we'll record the string clusters because I can very well see these here in the beginning as well. Like not with the first note, but with this. You know, always in the pauses. And here. Yeah, maybe we'll record that. I mean, I can. That's something I can do. Just record some trills. That's that. I can do that. Something we could try, but I think this won't work. Is trying to blend these here in. I think these can work later, but maybe not at this point. Yeah, maybe here then, right? Okay. So we have that. I mean, all these decisions need to be made at some point, and these decisions can be made right now as well. So. We can do that. I think there's lots of stuff we can do. Also, when we're talking about a track that combines electronics and piano, there's surprisingly little electronics here, right? So. Maybe we'll do some stuff like this on the Rev 2 and just record some takes of. Wait, didn't we record some stuff on with vocals as well, which was kind of weird but kind of interesting. Yeah, I think we did actually. Okay. Okay, and of course, I mean, maybe we won't use these vocals. Maybe, but maybe just as a color somewhere in the background. But yeah, it won't. This won't carry this piece. This piano part here, if we want to repeat this like 3 times, we will probably have to re-record some of that piano. Pretty sure we will have to re-record that because now there is an arrangement and we need to follow that. I mean, this whole thing here on the piano was improvised. That's, you know, based on what was improvised in May or in June, I don't remember, but it's still just an improvisation. So but as a matter of fact, we have the piano track here. We already notated that thing exactly as it should be, so we could just record that. I mean, I've also added ding, like a pulse here. Yeah, I think these string ostinatos really help. Let's call this string pulse. The string pulse really helps. Really helps to keep some pace. You know, there's some. Otherwise, it's just this etheric thing. So I think, yeah, next step would be just to record some stuff on the Rev 2, which is somehow reminiscent of this. You know, which would kind of mix well with this. Because, I mean, when the whole selling point of this EP is piano plus electronics, there should be some electronics in there, right? And I mean, we have this. The only electronic part right now is this here, which I think was just some frozen pad on the Chase Bliss Mood, I think, from the piano, and then yeah, frozen in with the mood. But that's, I mean, that can't be all, right? So let's start up the Rev 2. And have the input open. Okay, it's open. Okay, that's weird. I'm not hearing anything. Okay, there definitely should be input. Oh man, I guess it's... Again, some routing issue. Yeah, I will have to open up that old laptop again and see what's happening. Okay, and there it is. Yeah, it was some hiccup here with the audio interface here. Save to hardware. All right. And quit. Yeah, you know, it's time for a hardware update when your old interface will only communicate with a laptop that's 10 years old and is not upgradable. And they are both not upgradable because all the protocols and all the cables and nothing is standard anymore because it's just too old. But it still works. I mean, it kind of, right? Okay, that's the Rev 2. Now we need something with a pulse that is roughly 128 BPM. And by roughly, I mean exactly 128 BPM. Yes, and we need a new track. Let's do this here on top. Oh, that's called playback. Okay, we can basically get rid of that group. And instead, we'll create a new group. Group that's called synthesizer. Synth group. All right, and we have the Rev 2 here. And we will record this via an external instrument, because that's the way to do it. Like latency-wise, this is actually the best way to do it, honestly. Just use an external instrument here. Whoops. Oh, why can't I do that, please? Why can't I put an external instrument here? Ah, okay, in eine Audio into... I can't place an audio effect. What? Do I need a MIDI? Apparently I need a MIDI. Okay. Ah, of course, because, yeah. Because this is set up in a way that I'm sending out MIDI and I'm receiving audio. But that's not what I want to do. I want to play something on the Rev 2 and then I want to, you know what? I don't care. Let's just take it straight from the Rev 2, from the camper, because all my amps, all my synthesizers go through the camper and then through the pedal board and then out to the very old audio interface and then into the new audio interface and then it's there. Yeah, it's a little bit complex, but that's the way it is. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if there's audio coming in, but I think there is. Yeah, but it's weirdly distorted. Look at that. Now that's a weird waveform if I've ever seen one. That's... What? No. No. You know, let's just record something. Okay, but maybe something with a pulse. Let's make this 128 BPM. And you know what? Let's use an LFO. I like that. So we'll use an LFO on the Rev 2, which is synced to frequency. Okay, and the LFO automates the cutoff. That's always good. Yeah, we'll choose a reverse saw wave and have it synced. Now it just needs to sync. Yeah, we probably need to move this around later, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for something else, and I don't know yet what. No, that's not it. Maybe let's use some more automation on the cutoff, but just different. No, let's and have that synced as well, but just a little bit differently. Yeah, like that. And let's use another LFO also there and have it synced differently, like in 4. So we have this 3 against 4. Oh, and maybe we'll also use reverse square waves with all of these LFOs. No, we won't. Sawtooth maybe. Maybe let's use a arpeggiator. Just playing with the automation here. I mean with the LFOs. Well, that was not what I wanted, but okay, wait, I'll stop the recording because that stuff is nothing we will use. I'm pretty sure of that. So, well, having it play in the background as well so we can tailor the sound to all of this makes a lot of sense. Well, basically I just want something like that. So what I'm doing here right now doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, isn't there a mode where it's just on the Rev 2 you should be able to... Wait, let's start with the basic preset. There should be a mode where it's just playing the chord with the arpeggiator again and again. Exactly not like that. And it should be 128 BPM. I mean, we could also do that. Could have a synth. I mean, one of the things I really like about the Rev 2 is that it has immensely long reverb tails. Not reverb, but release tails. can make this really, really long. Yeah, but I think that's not what I want right now. I really want this. Well, isn't there... Yeah, that's what I want. And 128. Let's see. 1 octave up. Yeah, stuff like that. Just very simple. There's still... Yeah, I think we'll record some of these. Let's hit record. Go. That's nice. And I think we'll record several layers of these. Okay. Yep, and let's do one more. We'll just do a couple of these. All right. Hey, let's do one more. Maybe G. Okay, and one last. Let's see, maybe a lower one. Maybe not a lower one. Yeah, a high one. That's good. Okay, let's do that. That's bad. Let's do it again. Now that's all in eighth notes, so it didn't. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we should do this with triplets as well, so we can. Oh, that's a good idea. So we can like fade between them. We have one triplet version and one eighth version. Ruben says, you keep pressing. Thanks for watching. Just to surprise your viewers with the end. But hey, not the end. Nah, and that's really. I mean, I would like to show you, but my keyboard actually has keys next to the shift key. So the shift key is not the most left key on the keyboard. The most left key on the keyboard are the keys I set up to switch between scenes in OBS. And I sometimes just forget that, and then I'm pressing the wrong key, and yeah. But hey, it's never a bad idea to just say thank you for watching this. So yeah, no, but it's I'm getting used to it. It happens less often to me now, so I think it should be fine. And I mean, at this point, I find it a little bit entertaining as well. So yeah, But let us now continue with triplets, please. Let's make some triplets. These are nice and all, but let's have them plain triplets. Yeah, I'm just adjusting the release. Thank you for streaming, is something Ruben says. Thank you. Hey, yeah. You're welcome. It's a lot of fun for me, actually. And it keeps me productive and focused, and, you know, I feel like I'm not alone here. And that's a good thing. And if any one of you gets some value out of this as well, hey, that's even better. So let's do some triplets. Maybe we also add a click, right? It makes recording much easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Let's start with a D. Now all of a sudden I'm not really sure if that was a good idea. Oops, sorry. I think it is, maybe. Maybe not at that point. Okay, let's do it again. Let's just choose one note. Let's go with A. Yeah, I think we need a chord, something like that, like a sustained. Yeah, that one. It's way too full right now, so we need to clear this out later, but I'm not sure. I think this is just G, A, and D with this. That's way too full, this whole arrangement. We need to get rid of lots of stuff, I think, at the end. Well, let's just keep it there. Let's just keep it there. I think that's. Yeah, you know, great sound design won't save you from bad songwriting. That's I'll always. I mean, this it's not like this is bad or anything like that. I think the potential for this is actually good. It's a good piece, I think, and it will turn out pretty, at least okay, I think. That's why I'm still working on it. But yeah. I think these chords are actually not that, like the triplet thing here was not that great. Yeah, maybe we can use this here. Maybe we can't. Time will tell. And then we have this. Okay. Yeah, we're just, you know, I just want to have these building blocks which we could use later. Which we could then use later to do all sorts of stuff with it. And maybe we won't even use them. That's a very, very real possibility. Oh man, I still have to check. I still have to check. That it's even this close after that. Oh man, I can't. Seriously, there is something so inherently wrong with this country right now. Where it cannot be about the things that like are real. It's more about identity and more about. I think there's a huge load of people who don't care about like truth, and I think truth is not actually something that people really need. What they need is a feeling of belonging and a feeling of, you know, being worth something and being not being looked down at, but being, not necessarily admired, but like part of a community and part of, and that is so much more important than if something is true or not. So and what this, I'm sorry, really stupid person really like is very capable of is just giving these people the feeling that they belong, and they are. And while doing that, he basically destroys Western democracies. It's so stupid. But again, oh man, I'm just. It really gets to me, like, and not only. I mean, you could say, okay, well, we're here in Europe. That's like far away, but that stupid, that moron actually quits. Like in a pandemic, jumps out of the WHO, like the World Health Organization, cancels the Paris Climate Agreement, and all these things are really things that affect us and affect our children and their generations, and he really fucks this up like hard, and it's so that makes me actually angry. When I'm thinking about that, that's one. Okay, yeah, let's get back into our little refuge here. Let's mute most of these let's mute all of these triplet things. Let's see how this track will start. Oh, okay, with this here, please on. Yes. Again, that's a good start. I think the first 20 seconds are pretty safe. And I think either we have these synthesizer tracks coming in, or we have some other strings as well. And I'm tending towards using the synthesizers, because that's the main idea of this EP. So I think hey, or maybe we could layer them with some. It's really hard. Okay, but it's still too much synthesizer here. Let's see, we'll have to. Yeah, it's too much, especially for the beginning, because I want the main attention to be on the piano chords right now. That's where all the attention should be focused, and these little take away lots of that attention right now. So group all the piano tracks together. Let's call this group piano group. Alright. Okay, so we have this here. And you know, there's a funny. I still have to talk about this. I mean, there's just 2 people watching right now, but you people, maybe you understand. For a democracy to turn into a dictatorship, it doesn't need like more than half of the people being behind that potential dictator. You just need like a third, maybe. That's usually enough to turn that country and to turn the judicial. What's the name? The judges and the whole system. Turn that around as well. Yeah, I'm really that it's even that close. It can't be, seriously. It's so crazy. That is like madness. Can't believe it, really. Anyway, okay, let's again try to not think about that. Synthesizer group. I like the lower notes. It's not as obtrusive. Yeah, this one. Okay, let's take this. Maybe. And maybe the trick is to make this quieter as well. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but let's try that. -3. Yeah, and I think the strings will, if they even be anywhere. They will be much more quiet. Right. Much more quiet, like -25 dB quiet. So then they can go down again and suddenly appear here and go down again and come up again. And here they are there in the background. Okay, and this here is way too full. Still, it's way too full. Too much. So maybe just these 2 here in the beginning. It's really quiet. Now that's, I think, no. That's too much. Yeah, I think these 2, like, these 2 are good. And here with the D major thing, this should be 1 higher. 1 whole note. Let's see if this works. Yeah, better. All right. I think this could work. Now, about. Yeah, let's put on some happy news, like some sad democracy is dying news. Let's look at some Reddit. No, you know, that's the reason why I'm live streaming. I can't do that while I'm live streaming. I have to work. Work. Yeah, again, there's too much happening here. I think we can get rid of these two synthesizer tracks as well and just use these two. It's just a tight pulse in the background that's tying everything together. Well, not tying everything together, but it's more like a thin veil which just envelops this whole piano track. And I like the fact that, you know, stuff like this here, like the strings just pop up like little waves, like it's more of an organic structure. Now, the problem with this is it sounds kind of random, but I feel it's still... Yeah, so, sometimes it's better to just have very clear and precise and decisive decisions to say, okay, here's this sound, here's that sound, and here you go out, and there, this one stops and that one starts, to just be simple. And very often more often than not, this is a good idea, I think, because it works if the elements are working well. And I usually find myself in a place when I'm doing stuff like that, where I think maybe the track isn't working the way it should or I want it to be working. I still like it. I just don't really know where to go with it. And the problem is, I think I won't know before we have the string recordings from Oleg and Pablo. So I think we have to wait for both. And this will be next week. By next week, they should be there. So but YouTube is not receiving enough bandwidth. Sure, it should be fine. Like 3,000 kilobit per second, 2,500, 3,000 should be fine. YouTube. What are you complaining about? Well, now what we can do, and I think I just want to do that and see what happens, is to record some clusters in the strings. Yeah, I think I'll just do it. I think I'll just do that. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cello tracks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 7 violin tracks. Yeah, and we should be able to create a small, beautiful cluster. And I think maybe it starts here as well, and it's more of a dissonant feel. Let me think. How do we do this? You know, I think I need the cello, and then I'll just try some stuff, and then we'll think about how we do that. let's open the cello channel. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just have this here play in a loop and see what happens. Maybe I'll just record something, and then we'll see. We'll go from there, I think. I think that's too much. It should just be just very very little movement. Wait. Ah, okay. Now the automation is on here. That's too much, right? That's too much. Yeah, I think it should just be very dissonant, or like searching tones, notes, and at some point they meet. You know, at some point there is a point where it's tonal, where it makes sense harmonically. So maybe they're still searching. Maybe it's searching all this time, and then at this point, you know, when we go back to the first chord and repeat that, maybe at this point we have a clue where we are on the cello. Let's do that. maybe I didn't play that well, but maybe that will work. Let's see. Let's do another one, and just improvise to that. That one was much better. I think I'll redo the first one based on this. Yeah, maybe like this. I think we'll do that like a couple more times, and then we'll see. Okay, and another one. Okay, so let's have a listen to this. Okay, I think. Well, that's Kel says, Felix, cool hoodie. Is it getting cold there? Yeah. Well, yeah, it is. I mean, it's not as cold as it should be, like in regards to the season we're in, but it's still cold. Yeah. Kel asks, did you finish the score yesterday? Yes, I did. It took quite a while, actually. And I'm a little bit... What? Oh, go away, please. That's not what I wanted. We actually finished it. Like, with little cues here for the players, so, you know, they know when to start playing, and... yeah, basically, we finished it. Like 6 violin parts, 3 cello parts, and 1 double bass part. And I have also sent this to the players who will record this. But this might take another week until it's done. Like, not another week, but maybe until Monday. So I will probably get the files on this weekend, and then we'll be able to work with them on Monday. Yeah, no. And then we will be really able to push this track to where it should be, like where it needs to be, I think. Because this here is a little bit lame, right? Although this is nice. Well, it's not necessarily bad, right? It's just different. Okay, well, I'm not sure where we go with this. I think I will do this with 7 violins now, this thing. Then we'll need some automation to make this a little bit more impactful afterwards. You know, when the harmonic part comes in. And then we'll see what we can do with this, if we can use this in other places as well. And if we can't use that, I think we'll maybe record another much more harmonic pad. Yeah, we can use later. Now let's do this with the violin. This will be brutal. At least for the neighbors. Okay, let's do it. Now, that was a little bit painful, not only to my neighbors, but also to my viewers. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are done doing this. I will just add some crossfades and maybe make it a little bit longer. Fade-ins, basically. And yeah, let's have a listen. Maybe this track should be called 2020. It's like a horror soundtrack to this year. Okay, I mean, let's see what happens here. this needs to be a little bit, let's move this a little bit to the left, so these chords appear a little bit later, because I feel like I was always late in these. I mean, these here, that kind of works. You know what? Let's create some like a small automation here that leads up to this point, where to this point here. So we'll start very slow and then like work our way towards this. Before it's just the cello is very loud. No. Yeah, this one here. I don't know why it isn't necessarily louder than the rest, but kind of it appears that way. So let's take this down 40 dB. Maybe that's better. Maybe that is better. And then it can go down again. Yeah. So maybe that's... Let's call this track Happy 2020. Like people on the verge of New Year's Eve 2020 are like, hey, happy 2020! Yeah, this will be a great year. Everything we wanted and hoped for will come true. Yay! Yeah, I think that will be the name of that track. Although this is a little bit maybe too blatant, but there's one note which is really annoying in the violin. Yeah, this one. You have to go, my friend. So sorry. And by go, I mean be much more quiet. That's maybe too quiet. Let's make it -6 dB. As well, okay. Although this high note on the violin is really, again, no, yes, this one. That's, again, too loud. Let's make that -4 dB. Maybe that's too much still. Yes, -6. guess -8. Okay. And just to make ourselves feel bad again, let's look at this. Well, come on, Mr. Biden, you can do it. Please do it. For the sake of generations to come, please, please, please. Just win this. But I feel like even he could not repair what has been done. I mean, this guy is... It's not about this guy, you know, it's definitely not about him, it's about something that's very wrong with this country. Oh, I don't like this. That should be... No. No, that's a nice Vorhalt. What? Ah, this here, that's the one. No? Well, I think we have to wait until we get the final recordings from the violin and the cello until we can really judge this. Let's listen to the beginning again. Maybe we need to be a little bit more offensive with these. Or offensive? I think the German and the English word offensive, offensiv, and offensive are not the same thing. Because offensive is if you say something bad to someone, I think. Offense. Yeah, to breach. Okay. No, that's not what I mean. Be a little bit more. Aggressive with this, at least. Then it can go away again. Okay. And I think the start especially can be a little bit more aggressive. Like a little bit more, just a little bit more, right? I'm just watering my plants here. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, no, it just... I don't know. I don't know really. Yeah, I think we have to wait. I think, I mean, I could create more of these type of textures here, like one that is more beautiful and with some trills and which is more just more beautiful. Yeah, but I'm not sure if that would help right now. I think we should go back to the drawing board on the piano. Yeah, I think that's something we should do tomorrow, maybe. Like today is, we don't have the time for that. But what we can do still is, we can get the recording ready, like the, get the sheet music ready. Let's see, well, what does the piano track say? I mean, okay, basically it is ready. That's all we need. That's it. Well, honestly, we could also go back to this and get rid of this here. This. Because I think we don't need that. I think we don't need it. Yeah, and I mean, this looks good, right? Ah, it's still there. What are you doing? Go away. We don't take kindly to you. Ah, okay, perfect. Ah, no, okay. I thought it would be able to put it on one page, you know. That's not. Maybe we can do that. Layout options. Let's make this just a little bit smaller. Size 4. Wait. Cancel apply. Oh wait, no. Size 1. Apply. Oh no. The opposite way. Size 5. Yes, size 5 is I think fine. Let's try size 4 again and see if we can adjust some. No, I think. Let's choose size 5. It's fine for this. Like, I don't want to be changed. Wait, we can. I've got a better idea. Let's choose size 3 because that's fine. But we only need. We don't need this system here, for example. We could just get rid of that. Wait, how do we do that? There is a possibility to do that, to hide the empty staves here. Because we don't need them. How do we do that? There is a possibility to do that, even with stuff like the piano. And I think it's within the layout options. Players, node spacing, maybe staves and systems. Repeat markers, no. Maybe it's with players. Transposing layout, allow instrument changes. Show bar rests and empty bars, which, yeah, that's fine. I just want to hide empty staves. And that should be in staves and systems, right? System objects, no. Casting off, no. System dividers. Osiers and staves. Show label before Osier, no. Okay. I just wanted to say I wish there was an option to search And there is. Hide. Show one. Let's look for empty. Search. Okay. It doesn't do anything useful. Huh. Wait, let's just ask Google. Let's ask Google. Maybe Google knows more. Hide empty staves Dorico. Okay, in the vertical spacing. Alright. Which makes sense. Justification and staff visibility. Hide after avoid all systems. Allow individual staves of multi-staff instruments to be hidden. Yes, that's apply. Close. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay, now we have the piano part as well. So let's just save this and print this. So tomorrow we can... Oh wait, actually I could just do this today, honestly. Although, no, it's not really about recording this. It's more about... Oh wait, and I want some rehearsal marks as well, I think. Let's see. Let's be. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one is the next rehearsal mark. Yeah, actually that's enough. That's all we need. Alright, let's press print and have the piano. Alright. Print as PDF, as graphic, and export. Beep. We're done. Save. And quit this. Oh, okay, 108 euros. Well, Oleg, I think everything looks good. For 6 parts, I can record them for you by my standard rate, 20 per minute instrument, so 100 total. And I would need 3 days to complete it. Would that be okay with your plans and budget? I will create a custom offer below. Perfect. Continue. Confirm payment. What? Service fee? I have to pay €5 service fee. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Fiverr. I mean, you always kind of have to pay the middleman. Let's... Desired sample rate for the recorded stems. Oh, that's actually pretty good what he has set up here. I'm going to steal that, Oleg. That's a very good idea. I'll do the same thing. Upload the version of mix strings. Right. Well, music you describe improvised. That sample rate 48 kilohertz, 24-bit, please. 128 EPM. main key is G minor, was it right? G minor. Me. All right, 128, 24-bit, la 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 la. If you need anything else, just let me know. All right, start order. Okay, yeah, 3 days. Delivery date 7th of November. It can also take like until the 8th or until the 9th actually. Oh no, 8th would be great. So we could like on the 9th in the morning on Monday, we could just start working on this. So that would be great. Okay, awesome. So that is on its way. Yeah, and then we have the whole day tomorrow to work on this. Where is the where did we bounce the here's the piano. To work on this, work with this. And I mean the what they are recording, like Pablo and Oleg, will be for this here, for this whole thing. Basically it's the melody, the main melody of the piano, just made a little bit with some fancy additions. Yeah, but basically, honestly, that's it really. So we can think about some B parts, or if we some way to arrange these a little bit differently when we repeat it the second and the third time. But overall, this will be the meat of this whole piece, like these A, B, C parts, and we will probably repeat them 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times, depending on how well we can vary the structure and how not boring this will hopefully be. But I mean, it's pretty long, right? It's 1 minute for 1 pass. That should be okay. Yeah, and maybe we'll get rid of these aleatoric 2020 strings. I mean, here, these are nice, right? These. So, I'm not sure about these. Although it's kind of interesting, but maybe kind of interesting is not enough. And it's a little bit too much, right? I think I'm really undecided about this, because I actually just want to be able to listen to that piano, like this A part here at least, because I mean B is basically a repetition of that and variation, and C is also. Oh wait, I think I misplaced this marker here. Did I? No, I think it's fine. And C is basically also a variation of A, but I want to hear these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. Is it 8 bars really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, these 8 bars at least once, so that I get an idea what I'm dealing with. I think I need to hear them once without anything. So I think we'll just take the whole group, maybe with including the automation here, and just duplicate that. Like that. And then just these clips. Yeah, and you see, like, just one element added is sometimes better. Yeah, sometimes it's just clearer. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I mean, the elements we have are interesting, and I like this. I like this here, this little swell, and I kind of like the whole aleatoric part of it as well. But like this, especially when it then comes to this point where it's more harmonic, but. I think this should not be here in this intro part. Pretty sure that should be there. Yeah, anyway, I think this is it for today. Like I'm also pretty tired. I got up really early today. Yeah, and I also need to do some tax stuff, and write some emails and call some people and do all these things that, yeah, you need to do if you're a freelancer. Yeah. So, people, I'll have this playing in the background. Everybody who has been here today, that was Cal and Ruben and Milo Lab was here. And a weird bot called X1RZ Production, who was apparently promoting his live stream, but I think that was pretty spammy. Yeah, anyway, thank you for being here, everybody. It was a pleasure having you and streaming for you today. And like I said, next stream will be tomorrow 10 a.m. European time, like Central European time. And then we will continue working on this track, actually. I think we'll go to the piano and do all sorts of things there and try to figure out how this track should evolve, in a way. Yeah, and probably record a new version of the piano. At least of the this here. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. It was a pleasure streaming for you. Thank you for watching, everybody. And yeah, like I said, I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central European time. Looking forward to it. See you then.